75 seconds is the time limit. Now, big Luke Stoltman, the Scotsman, using that elbow brace to help power this weight up. Bit of support, no doubt, a little bit of spring to the elbow as well. But these guys have so much damage and wear and tear to their joints over the years. They really do need every assistance they can get. The Scotsman, ooh, didn't quite get the angle right there. It's not one you can just press up off your shoulders. It's not a tricep exercise off the shoulder. It is obviously at the top, locking it out. You really have to get it behind your neck, the weight, balance it properly, then hit it with your legs. As you see there, 5 reps. Well, that equals him with Hams, Blumstein, Ferrari and Kohlrus. That's popped him ahead, 1 behind Wilt. 75 seconds on the clock. He's looking really solid here, Stoltman. Comes from Invergordon in Scotland, works on the oil rigs as an engineer, a bright man too. Brains and brawn in one package, and he gets the 8th rep. He could have squeezed another out there, I think. But happy with that, he takes the lead. Dainis Zagairis, our Latvian, who is pretty snappy at this normally. Bit of a press there, quite a lot of a press there, which is surprising for someone of his explosive leg power. It also means he'll start to fatigue a little earlier. That tricep muscle we have isn't the biggest, not when you compare it to your legs and your glutes. Massive muscles in your legs are so much stronger to really punch it up with. And this is a man who can do gymnastics, and that's at a body weight of 140 kilos. He can do flick-flacks, flips. Well, there's number 6. He's not doing badly. He's gone ahead of Hams, Blumstein, Ferrari and Kohlrus. This to equal Wilt. 20 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time now to match Stoltman and try and push on towards double figures. Oh gosh, that didn't really get off his shoulder at all. He's starting to huff and puff and wobble about a bit. Once your core starts to tire, it's awful difficult to actually balance this overhead. Now, Herr Wildau from Austria, where he works as a town planner. So he too is a civil engineer. Awful long way for Martin Wildau to go with any overhead exercise. Stands nigh on 2 meters, just under. Big long arms on him, really long arms actually. He's got the wingspan of someone who's another 6 inches taller than him. 4 reps so far. This is very good for Wildau. This is the one overhead he actually feels pretty comfortable in. Overhead's always been his weakness. He's worked very hard at his pressing over the last 2 years to bring him up to standard. There's no point in winning 5 events and then coming last in one event. It's so difficult to win if you're not consistent. Ooh! He's looking for a little help here. And he might only be 27, Wildau, but he was lifting massive weights as a teenager. He's been around the block, entertained crowds in powerlifting and strongman, and he's about to take the lead with 5 seconds to go if he hits it. Yes, he can. 9 reps for Wildau. Excellent stuff there. Now, J.F. Caron. We've seen before he's really upped his pressing game. I really should say overhead game, because this isn't exactly a press. It's more of a jerk. Well, the first 2, look at that. He's snapping it overhead like an Olympic lifter might put away overhead. Heels popping up into the air for a split second, really using every bit of explosive power in his legs he's got. Another good rep. Sometimes it can be quite hard just to stabilize the dumbbell at the top. As it wobbles around, you can see how thick the handle is. In many ways, that helps. It allows you to kind of open your hand up and use it as a big ledge rather than needing lots of wrist power. There's number 8. And that equals him with Stoltman. Now, number 9. This will match Wildau. And still 10 seconds to go. Well, more like 5 seconds now. He's going to have to go for this one. Just locked his elbow out. That's what he had to do. 10 reps then for Karol. Good effort. Now, Belsak, the Slovenian. I really enjoy watching this guy. So explosive. Pops that one overhead with ease. Oh, he was a little off balance. He's got to be careful. Keep his cool a little bit. Gosh, he's going very quickly. Look at the way he slams it down on the rubber and brings it back up again straight away to try and save time. It reminds me of Lalas. Matjaz Lalas, who did 14 reps with this. Oh, was that a couple of years ago now? Perhaps 3. You know what? He's on course for perhaps beating Lalas's 14 reps. That would be quite something. Little fluff there. That one takes him up to 10 though, and goodness, we're only at 45 seconds. So 30 seconds in which to do the final 4 to equal Lalas, or 5 to better. There's 12. Look at the way he just pats it on the ground and pulls it up, curls it like it's nothing. Oh, number 13, it wasn't the prettiest. Remember, this is a 90-kilo dumbbell, so way heavier than your average man. There's 14, right on the whistle. A second to go. And he couldn't really have done much better. 15 would be something else if it were to ever happen. Quite nice to see Lalas back here trying to go for it. And he is on the comeback trail, Lalas. He's had some terrible back problems. Alex Moonen underway. The new lean, mean Dutchman. How's he going to handle? Well, we've seen his overhead powers better in the log. He's done a personal best on that giant log, and he's 25 kilos lighter. So really, in theory, an event like this that really demands a lot of explosive fitness, or strength endurance maybe, you'd say, being 25 kilos lighter, it certainly will help, certainly. Concentration on his face. 30 seconds to go, 6 reps we're at. Well, this is where Belsak was at 10. Here comes number 8, and yeah, you'd back him. You back him just to keep going here, actually. He looks very fit, Moonen. Remarkably so. Well done for losing all that weight. It obviously wasn't necessary weight. 9 reps, double figures in the last second. Ooh. Well, fair refereeing there from our head referee, Marcel Muster. He did not get that last one, Moonen. Now what can Radzikowsk do? How far is he willing to push it? That's part of the question. Has he got the energy to blast out 14 reps like young Belsak? Well, not like that. He looks a little uncomfortable on the shoulders compared to Belsak, who was just that bit snappier. Prepares himself again, and he's taking his time, Radzikowsk. To be fair, though, he did have a bad triceps injury last year. He has had that operation, and when you're doing single arm stuff like this, it puts a lot of stress on just one arm, and it's so much easier for it to slip and go wrong when you don't have another arm stabilizing. Well, just about 20 seconds to go here, 8 reps. He's certainly on course for double figures, though a bit of a grimace across his face there. This for 10, which equals Karol. Puts him ahead of Moonen and Wildau on 9. Number 11. Well, that would have got him an extra half point. So Radzikowski has to share second place.
Matjaz, 14 reps on this dumbbell. That's the same record as Wildau's Lalas, so it is really good.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm very happy with this result. It's something very, very, very good, because last year I have a big injury in my shoulders. All my overhead presses go over the season down, down, down. I now take a little bit rest, and it's much better, much better.
You're on the way now. 2 events to go. Good luck.
Yes, thank you very much, Marcel.
Well, Belsak, a maximum 14 points for that impressive 14 reps in the dumbbell. Radzikowski and Caron share second. Overall, it's Radzikowski in the lead by 3 ahead of Belsak. Caron behind in third.